Kurt, is it Looper? The last name Looper?
That's correct.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. In the initial introduction, reference was made to the topics that were considered during your number of months as a commission, and I vaguely recall that you did focus on the issue of the Internal Affairs Office. I'd like to make a few comments regarding that as a larger topic, but more specifically regarding, and I'll use the term, the good police officer. It's been in the news at different times, the predicament that good police officers find themselves in. More recently, we saw a lengthy account of a good police officer in Chicago who suffered so much reprisal for doing the right thing that she felt it necessary, and also her partner felt it necessary, to just quit. In that particular instance, the good police officer came to confirm that complaints by the citizens were true, that there was a bad police officer that was fleecing the public. He would blackmail the public. He would plant false evidence on individuals to get them to be quiet or to teach them a lesson. We've heard of these things over a number of years, and particularly those of us who are of some age who pay attention to this, particularly in that it's often the minorities who seem to be most vocal about these type of complaints. I've come to recognize that our world is extremely sophisticated now. Detective work, for example, is not just a matter of showing up and following people. There is something called digital surveillance. I can imagine then that in the world of digital surveillance, there are people who are also being framed and taught a lesson for speaking up. It is now possible to plant false information on electronic devices, computers, and mobile devices. You can upload spurious material to discredit someone who might be a potential whistleblower. My concern then is if there are good police officers who, like the officer in Chicago, who's encountering that there is a subgroup of officers who are swindling the public, discrediting the public, what provisions are there for our local police officers who want to be good, who want to be whistleblowers? Did you look at how to protect their interests as they try to protect persons that I'm concerned with, which are often minorities, particularly low income?